Hey there, sir.
Am I getting cuffed or anything weird like that?
No, no, nothing like that.
Hey, take a walk outside.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
West Palm and Fort Pierce, man?
Yep.
It's cold, so just stand in the...
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. You
This is
want
about my call to Emily? What's this about?
Call
What's going on?
Call them. I'm sorry, I don't.
Emily Wiggs?
Oh, okay. No, not that I'm aware of. I had absolutely no idea. Did you want to stand in the sun a little bit if you're trying to stay warmer? Or? Okay. So, all right. So I was.
Well, real quick, you called Emily Wiggs? When did you call her?
Like today?
Oh,
Okay.
today?
I'll call her while you're talking to him.
Yeah, you're all good.
Did you want to tell me what that was about? Or?
Yeah, you guys fake arrested me 5 years ago and turned my life upside down.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So about 5 years ago?
I'm planning for all the truth to kind of come undone.
Well, you talk to him about that. I'll
So-
call her.
Was that the thing with the old or the former DDA guy,
Yeah,
Mr. Clemente?
yeah, man.
Okay. All right.
It's,
Yeah,
it's $2 HOA games.
I remember.
West Palm Beach.
I remember seeing that.
That's a total lie they made up, and you guys came and arrested me.
What was the what was the charge on
Let's
that
get in
one?
the sun because I'm cold.
Sure.
You charged me with robbery by sudden snatching.
Oh. How did that case end up getting resolved? Did they just drop it, or did they change it to something else? So it wasn't as serious? Or?
You know, Dave Ehrenberg's on the news trash about my friend's dad and not taking care of his trash, you know, because I'm in the courtroom watching it be like
Your friend's.
president, man, Trumpy.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Right? He's on TV every day, yada yada yada. Yeah, it sums up.
Who, Ehrenberg or Trump?
Ehrenberg. It sums up the 561 people to a T. Their daddy made them money. They act important. A bunch of people come around, blow them, blah blah blah, and everybody's with their heads cut off. And I'm up here. You know what I call this spot? The refugee station. So you guys are Fort Pierce?
Yes, sir.
All right. I grew up here, man. Fort Pierce Elementary. I went to school.
Oh, so this is where everybody comes to get away from all that? I'm not born and raised in Palm Beach County. I'm from the west coast of Florida, so sometimes I feel like an alien down here.
Why are you here? What's going on?
All right. So I'm here because I had something forwarded to me from the OIG's office down in Palm Beach County.
I thought you blasted them on a voicemail?
Yeah, something about a conversation that you were having with Mr. Robinson. Stuart Robinson,
Yeah.
the OIG investigator?
Yeah, I sent them a voicemail last week after they rejected. Hey man, I'm playing investigator too.
Okay.
I went to Palm Beach IG 10 years ago. I said,
Okay.
hey, I'm Mr. Downtown West Palm Beach real estate guy.
Okay.
All right? And these H.O.A. people are playing games. They're not letting me in the buildings. They're sitting on the board of the DDA, of the Downtown Development Authority.
Oh, okay.
You feel me here?
Okay.
So, the basis of that complaint, they threw it out. They never looked at it. And then, 2015, I'm minding my own business, and I get a call. Hey, you got this $13 million house. Picked up this whole book of quarter $1 billion worth of business, man. All the good houses.
Okay.
Top stuff, bro. I started with $500 a month rentals, you know? And now I got $20 million houses. I'm proud of that. You know how I got there? Not So if you're here because Stu Robinson thought that I threatened him or some bullshit like that kind of gist, one, that's not even in the air. Alright, there's nothing to do that, but that would show you. Alright? I told him I was going to call the IG guy, the main dude today, and tell him, hey man, you want your career? Because now I'm coming for you guys. And what I mean by that is I had 3 to 5, maybe upwards of 10 people win elected official seats. My friend's dad is the president now. And the reason why all those private people are getting into politics is because the people are f***ing us left and right. You know, you West Palm, right?
Yeah.
You've been there a long time?
I've been about 10 years now, yeah.
You know my reputation before coming to see us today?
Well, I mean, I've heard of you only because, you know, I started to take a look at what was going on and kind of what your story was. You know, I know that you'd been, you know, really active for a long time.
So I've been listening to people do their job, bro. And they're not.
That's fair.
They're not. So, like, it's kind of cool to see you today. Because I've been playing a little bit of my own Donnie Brasco, right? Because you guys come fake arrest me and turn my life upside down in 2019. I don't come from, you know, the financially savvy type of the world. It's a whole nother layer of challenge. All right, you want to get rich, you service the rich. So that's how I got on the scene. All right, everybody in the real estate thing is like a thief. So I got a good customer base because I'm straight up, take care of business. You know, boom, 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 take care of things. They're cheating on me, right? I'm Mr. Downtown West Palm Beach. I got 40 fucking keys, man. I'm living the dream. All of a sudden they're telling me I can't come into the condo buildings. Why? Because what happens, man, whether it's government or corporate, these people, they manipulate boards. You know, they reseat the boards. West Palm Beach is manipulated by Stephen Ross. So Palm Beach Inspector General should have you guys looking at the people that are lying and cheating on making fake police reports as opposed to using resources to maybe come see me. There's something you need from me, bro? What's going on?
Well, so Mr. Robinson forwarded me an email that that he got last week. That it came from one of your email addresses on straight mail.
Sure.
So you told me that you had called him last week and you left him a voicemail. I had no idea that there was any kind of a voicemail. He forwarded me an email. Did you also send him an email last week? It was right around a week ago, maybe 8 days ago. I want to say it was the 14th.
Yeah, man, I sent him f***ing emails, man.
Okay.
They just rejected the IG complaint.
Yeah, one of the things that was mentioned to me in the email that was forwarded over was that he had a couple of the IG's office in general had a couple of different complaints from you over the years. I'm guessing they're all kind of about the same general thing.
So if you look at, I don't like party politics. It's actually for f***ing idiots. All right, but if you look at the map of the electoral, everything is red. But Palm Beach County is really blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the rich parts of our country are blue. It's because we're the fucking fools who went to school and think they're so smart are. All right, our area where I know you from, the problem is because we got these collegiate click-up, got people like Mr. Robinson. Instead of doing his job, I think he took my communications as adverse and threatening, and now you're here. Like, why are you here?
Well, so one of the things that he sent over, one of the things that he highlighted that he just wanted me to take a look at to see what my thoughts are. And I'm going to preface a little bit of this, and I'll circle back to something. Just let me kind of get out what I have to say. One of the things that was in writing was in that email was essentially something to the effect of, that you some days wake up with with murderous feelings or whatever or anything.
Yeah.
Couple of things. I'm going to preface this by saying, no, Mr. Robinson did not come to me or anybody else and say that he took that as being threatening towards him. Okay, I'm going to get that right out of the way. I'm also going to acknowledge for a second that when you go out there and say, it's Detective Sergeant Matthias, by the way, from West Palm. I am very, very sensitive to the fact that one of the most strongly protected types of speech in general is core political speech, okay? So the stuff with respect to, going to the commission meetings and upsetting commissioners and them asking you to leave or whatever all that situation was, because I was never there for any of that. I have absolutely no idea what any of that was about. I'm automatically going like, okay, but that's realistically like core political speech. I'm not wading into that end of the pool at all. What I'm trying to understand is the context behind what was written. So if anybody does feel like that scares them or it concerns them to read, I can understand what you're... Because it doesn't always come through in black and white, right?
Man, I'm sure.
You put something in a text message, you put something in an email, people get all upset because they think you meant it some way that you like. Sarcasm doesn't come through, or joking doesn't always come through. People take shit very literally when it's in black and white.
You know what? I'm kind of keeping it real.
I appreciate it.
Keeping it real. I'm f***ing happy to see you here. I wake up dazed not wanting to go down there and snap people's heads, bro. You know how hard I work to be a motherfucker? And then I have like the click up crew lie on a police report, have you guys call me on marquee business to fucking, and then let that, and then you bring it to the people who take an oath to the Constitution to protect it, just to be honest and earnest, right? And say, hey man, here's your mistake. Big mistakes they've made, by the way. They don't want to look at it. They're doing this, man. It's the mayor, it's the commissioner, it's the assistant city manager. It's Stephen Ross playing puppet master, homie. You know, I made it to the big leagues, all right? And my daddy did, and this is what happens. This is what I'm telling myself up here. So, first of all, nobody's got I'm no physical threat to nobody. I ain't done it. Trust me, I've entertained that thought. I'm like, oh, in today's world, I'll go bang some heads, you know, I'll get da-da-da, and then I'll finally get the press to stop lying on me, because I'll be able to tell the truth. Because I know, you know what I know? I know on the other side, where my justice comes out here, my entrepreneurial dreams come true, man. My service, it's red, white, and blue on my hat for a reason. It's pizza to keep it chill, because I'm dealing with some heavy shit. Opening up an investigation on what I sent them. Not having you guys come up to make sure I'm not going to creep up on him and his Nissan Sentra. If you want, I'll play the message.
I mean, if you want to, I'm happy to listen to it. It helps with context. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, man. So here's what's going on.
Is that what your primary concern is right now about everything that's going on with the IG's office, or is it in-house stuff in West Palm? I'm just trying to understand like what exactly it is that we're talking about.
I just went to West Palm Beach to sell condos, man. All right, and I rocked it. Okay, and I came from $500 a month sensibilities to the big time, right? And then, you know, I get involved with the tent site project, right? The people own they bought Bank of America building because the city wouldn't let us do the tent site. And when I'm doing tent site with them, we're gonna do the Slade. I got the Slade commercial space, which I got corner units there. I'm living like, you guys know the Lowrys, probably know the Lowrys, man. I'm living in a trailer up here, bro. The house on Dunbrook that was in my name when I was 19 from my parents, because I lost it. All right, so I'm living this fucking fantasy thing there because I'm playing by the rules. So, and I'm visible. So I even took like these mistakes, like what you referenced, like the hearing at the commissioner with the like that within itself, right? So it's like, you know, we got lawyers, we got laws, we got this, right? You got you got the court, right? We got that big courthouse right there, and then you got the court of public opinion, right? So I'm like, I could work that court of public opinion. I'm watching what I do on the internet come through in the real world. I'm up here doing $1 million stuff out of this, right? On real low stuff. I'm like, well, eventually I'm going to get around people who are real and honest, want to do the right thing, and it'll all click. But in 561, it's earned its world-class reputation for being a shitbag place. Palm Beach. You coming up here on IG, case in point, dude. Case in point, man. You know what I told you, guy? You gave me more evidence because I'm suing Palm Beach County. I'm suing you all. I took these 5 years that you guys kicked my ass, and I learned government. I learned how to run it. I'll rip out the I know it sounds nuts because it sounds big to people, but to me it's slow. So, what do you need from me?
I have a question. Did you, and I just came in, I was talking to Major Wigs about you called it. She'll take care of that part. But did you ask me about the murderous comment? Mm-hmm. And so the murderous comment, you had said da-da-da when you were talking about getting a response from people and this and that, and then you went da-da-da about snapping heads and stuff like that. So if you ever saw Seinfeld, the yada 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 can be very important. So the yada yada, that part, are you meaning to scare them to get a response, or?
No, man, I was just sharing the fact that I'm waking up, like, you guys, like, he's the Inspector General, right? You guys are supposed to be problem solvers, right? So I'm telling you, I'm sitting here some days, festering with murderous energy. Solve this problem, please.
Murderous energy.
Yada yada yada, da da da. That. How do you control that? And the word murderous. I mean, you're a big dude. You guys, I guess all you film fest. So you being a big guy and stuff, and wearing clothes. When you say murderous to somebody, you start talking to somebody. Are you trying to get a rise out of them to get your point across?
No, man. I wanted the dude to know that there's a problem here, and I'm being like I just kind of opened up to you guys. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't mind.
Well,
I got murdered. Hey, dog. I'd love to murder this, but I can't because it's illegal. I would never do it. But it's in me. The guy lied on me, man.
Right.
I got an idea.
So just the illegal part is what's holding you back.
I'm not touching nobody. I ain't touched nobody to date. You know, this Clemente guy, you know him?
I know of him. I never met him.
I have no clue. I'm old. I don't remember anything.
How long you in West Palm?
Born and raised, brother. One of a few.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How long you PD?
See, I told you you're big. Now you're doing tricep dips.
How long are you? And I'm out of
really,
shape.
like, I mean, really,
I am
are
out
you
of shape.
trying to explode out of your shirt? I'm just asking.
I'm out of shape right now, bro.
Okay, so now imagine you bigger.
I'd imagine what I'd be if this guy didn't. So I put the real estate deal on the internet, right?
Let's talk about your physique. You're a big dude. If you say murderous to somebody, you're gonna scare. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right.
You know what I was hoping he would read into it? I was hoping he'd read into that this guy's suffering, because I am, a lot, a ton. All right? And he'd help. Not type bullshit, because that's what this problem is. That what this is? This is type butthole stuff. I don't know, murderous energy. Maybe we should go up there and look at him. Guess what, homie? He gave it. One of the reasons why I went to, all right, I already ran through the PBIG, all right, 10 years ago. So they're already done and over with, okay? So they're in my bag of, like, I'm going to deal with you. Then I got you guys fake arresting me in 2019. Okay, so one of the things I did is I went a little extra. I said, you know what?
Well, it was a real arrest that you don't agree with. Not fake, because it really happened.
Yeah, you guys made a fake, well, here.
But it happened. So that's my point. I want to
Sure.
make sure, just like you can't say it's fake because it happened. You might not agree with it. Maybe you even feel it was unjust, but it's something that happened.
Yeah.
So again, your comment of murderous, and I guess you sent other emails. I don't know if you said shit in other emails. But if you said stuff in other emails, it's not fake. It's actually said. So we got to see what the intent was, right? So that's what we're trying to figure out. Is your intent to scare them? Is your intent to get a reaction?
My intent is that these guys do the job.
Is your intent reality that you need? Do you feel like you might be slipping where you won't be able to control it?
Oh, no, man, because I have lawyers about to do their lawyer stuff, and I've been kind of chilling, waiting to see who the president was going to be, because I have relationships.
Okay. Sure.
And I've been, I've been watching, I made it to the big leagues, and, I'm watching $2 H.O.A. games go down on City Hall. And I'm like, so when I went to get the approval for the project in 2015, because I'm moving up, he's on the tent site, I got the inside look to say, oh, this is how this condominium is a shit show.
I actually truly believe it. So,
dude, have you been in West Palm Beach a long time? You know
born
it.
and raised, 2 years.
So I'm about to drop on Tuesday, because I got a wicked contact list down there called Being Mr. Downtown West Palm Beach. right? Because they're blowing up West Palm Beach, about Wall Street South, and this and that, this and that, this and that. It ain't the case. And you have everybody covering up for each other. Their heads are all in their clouds.
So that being said, who was the Nissan guy? Because I walked up when you said the Nissan guy.
Robinson.
Oh,
I was
that's
referring
Robinson.
to him.
Who?
I was referring to Robinson.
The OIG inspector.
Can I share something
okay.
with you guys as homies?
So
Yeah.
so Robinson's in the Nissan. So if you would put an order of people that are annoying you right now, or that you're trying to get a rise out of, or involvement out of, or whatever you want to call it, whatever.
Sure.
Who's your order of people? Is this Robinson number one, and then who is next, and who is next, and who is next?
I'm getting
You're just trying to get his attention.
I'm not-
to help.
No, I did them a favor by giving them what I was about to tell you guys. I kind of give them a. So look, in 2014, 15, 16, I sensed the click up. I tried to buy Penthouse 7 at One City Plaza. All right, they wouldn't let me in the building. They kicked me out. There's a H.O.A. attorney. She's kicked me out of other buildings. But I'd come over years later and win the battle. You know, they hit the lie. You know, tortoise in the hair. They and then later go away. Or the truth, you guys are investigators, you know the truth comes out late, right? So that happens. This Clemente guy, on various occasions, right, because I would go to the mayor. Because by 20...
What is Clemente's job? What's his job?
So, the DDA.
He was the DDA guy.
Okay.
I think he's gone now.
Okay.
So by 2014, 15, 16, I'm like, not that I want West Palm Beach to be like the next Miami or anything like that.
I would despise that.
Yeah, I don't want it, but it could use a nip tuck, and be done with, right? So I'm asking, like, what's going on? Why is it da-da-da-da-da? I'm talking to the mayor, what's going on? Yeah, I'm in the big leagues now, right? And I'm watching them get their balls busted. This guy, Clemente, he keeps running up on me. I have a trespass warrant that I filed on him because he keeps running up on me. Like, and then he fucking runs away.
Is he bigger than you? Smaller than you?
Clemente's about my frame.
Okay.
This is the dude in the police report, man.
I
Yeah, well, you know
My
what'd be
head's in the
cool?
same.
You know what'd be cool?
What's that?
We're gonna work on this, and when it's probably starting, is the truth is probably starting to come out. Because part of, like, you asked me if I'm trying to get attention and make noise. Yeah, because part of it in my head is like, you know what? If I get somebody who's honest and earnest to really take an honest look at what's going on here and not try and play the protect your friends game, they're gonna put it together. 1, 2.
So, all the people that irritated you, other than Robinson,
And the original
are
Clemente.
they gone from City Hall down there, or no? Do you have an issue with anybody in our City Hall? Who is that?
I'm gonna take it through the legal procedure.
No, I'm not saying you're going to do anything. I'm just wondering who you have an issue with.
Yeah, so your whole crew, man.
So who?
So I've set up, so in 2010, I had a bad HOA, keep me at Flagler Point.
You're diverted.
I know, but if you let me finish, you'll understand how I'm answering your questions to paint the picture for you.
It's just rush hour traffic.
Huh?
It's rush hour traffic, and I'm like,
Hey man, that's my life, dude. It is what it is.
okay, all right, go ahead.
I got you back, whatever I could do for you.
Okay, all right.
Alright, I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Alright?
Okay.
Tell everybody it's cool. I got too much to live for. There's no violence
Okay.
in the arena. There's frustration.
So I'm gonna put it to you this way too, though.
So you could be cool.
Do you understand if you're in a movie theater and you stand up and you say, this movie sucks, everybody sucks, okay? But if you stand up and you yell, there's a fire in here to get everybody to leave, that's wrong?
Sure.
You do understand that?
Okay.
All right. Do you feel that your comment about murderous anger, waking up and all that's wrong or not? No?
It's just a descriptive of how I feel.
Okay. All right.
How I feel.
Fair enough. Do you want to continue with him? Talk to him over the phone once he has another day?
Let me give you this PS and then we could get you out of here.
I'm
Go.
sorry, say that again?
I want to get this piece out.
Go ahead.
So 2019, arresting goes on. Look, I'm meddling, if you will, to activate the community because I recognize the city commission is lying, cheating, stealing, undermining. I want to play community hero because I know when I do, I got Forbes 100 audience, and we could, you know, pop the top on West Palm Beach, and it can organically be what it's supposed to be, like 33407 on the north, whatever. It doesn't need to be crack town. All right. The rest of the country is basic income. I got a 10-mile radius I could do exceptional shit with. That's why everybody's crazy about that area. It's 10 to 15 miles radius. You got the. Everywhere else is basicville. So, you know, we had COVID, we had this, whatever. I put on 20 pounds, 30 pounds. I put my hair down even longer than where it is now. And I went and says, you know what? They want to take me out. I'm making money. I'm doing my internet thing. I'm making passive income. I'm hanging with mom and dad. The real estate market isn't good to my thing. I'm going to just a little bit, right? So, you know, Sunset Lounge and the 314 Clematis Street debacle.
Yep.
So it's more than wasting our money and wanting to be like me and my friends, but not knowing what to do with awesome assets. So it was a special hearing going on, where the first, you know, you got the commission meetings at 5 o'clock, so they were doing a special commission meeting early, and this is going into that newspaper article. And the first half was for the Sunset Lounge, the second half was for the 314. And in these guys beating my government works, and I figured out how government works. It works like a homeowners association, and we the people is a quorum, and you know, if 12,000 of us click up in West Palm Beach, we run shit, right? Tip, but he did his. Anyways, so I go to the meeting, and I'm fresh with this information. I'm like, well, if people knew, like, on average 600 people run a U.S. city, we wouldn't have to be dealing with 9 to 5 thinking people, you know, trying to big shot themselves in government, and that's why we have problems. So that day, they were ruling on the Sunset Lounge, and the black community was there in force. It was kind of dope, and so they break it. They're like, okay, we're going to postpone this hearing for whatever, and then they leave. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go out and talk to them and tell them, hey man, why don't we? Because we got cool people in our community, right? So my thought is, I'm going to click up this group. I'm going to click up this group, and we're gonna 500 block we're gonna, you know, forget the Halloween fest, man. We're gonna take over West Palm Beach. We're gonna run it organically as a community, right? I was doing the Engage West Palm Beach group, right? I'm like, we'll get everybody, boom, and we'll take the power back. So this is the day. Are you familiar with this article and the commission hearing?
The one that was on the Palm Beach Post?
Yeah.
I tried to read it. It was behind a paywall.
All right,
but go ahead.
So dude, so this, if this part of this story gets out and goes public, actually, then all the malarkey of that city's over. All right, that's why I've been leaning so hard to get it done, because it's like right here, okay, and it's right here where I'm about to tell you, okay, because I had them lying under oath and I got it on video. So I was chatting with a couple of ladies there, and Shalonda Warren comes walking out, because there was a break between the commission meeting and the special hearing, right? So she comes walking out, and Martina Tate Walker, who always runs for office, and keep in mind, I'm a real estate guy, but for the past couple of years I've been sniffing around. I call her perpetual candidate, so we're having chit chat. She goes, hey, Shalonda, come on over here. So Shalonda comes walking up. I'll send you a new link before you go, all right? Shalonda comes walking up. I've never met her before, right? But I make sure they know me. I'm on the boards, and I'm playing with people on the internet. Our community. I got this in the West Palm Beach community, all right? We're about to get rectified, all right? With or without your help, okay? I'd appreciate your help. So anyways, she comes up. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. I've been playing people. I knew that they were liars and cheaters, and I want to go for a board of director rug pull, right? So I've been setting up the commissioners to get up on this anyway. So, and part of it is I've been sending them the bad police report that your department made on me 5 years ago. They made a fake police report on me on an address doesn't even exist. The address doesn't even exist. It doesn't even exist, this address, right?
What address?
801 South Olive, but no apartment number. You know what apartment number I'm supposed to have there? Penthouse 7, to bring my mom once a month, man. You know what I'm saying, dude? Anyways. So I started asking Shalonda, see the email I sent you? Oh, well, I'm the best ever. Yeah, but you see that email with the... yeah, she ain't gonna talk to me, right? Okay, so she goes back to talking nothing with whatever. And she's saying, and I'm playing like... First of all, guys, thanks for listening to me. Appreciate it. She's talking and I'm kind of being a punk. I'm like, you know? Because they don't know what they're doing. This is a great ass. So now she turns her attention back to me. Well, blah, 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 blah. I just need to point out this address, this bad address, to someone that's ethical that could say, oh, this doesn't look right. And then we could go down the path from there and I could start to point out in a more reasonable manner, you know, this item, this item, this item, this item. So we have a little chit chat, right? And she don't handle it. She starts yelling at me and being hands in my face and stuff. Okay, have a nice day, right? Now what I'm doing at this time is I'm playing Monday Fun Day. Every other Monday, I'm going to your city hall to stand up for you and us and our community. And I'm just waiting to break with me. Because it's just me right now, right? I'm on Monday Fun Day and nobody's in this $100 million city hall, dog. It's me and Sandy, old lady that writes everything on the internet. Right? You guys should know about her. It's kind of case in point that maybe my best friend is going to be the new police chief down there. Okay? City there. You got it.
Who is that?
What's City WPB PD, man?
No. Who's your best friend? It's going to be the chief. What is that?
It's not talking.
I'm not going to say yet.
Oh, I'm
not gonna say it.
I'm a simple man. That's all I am. All right.
Appreciate it.
So, I got to get to this part.
Okay.
All right. So it's the next week and I'm in the meeting. And I'm like, you know what? I feel good. I did my community advocacy. I got an angle. Nobody's jumping on with me. The market shifted a little bit. I'm ready to my phone's ringing. I'm going to do the pragmatic, logical thing like a normal person and just hire an attorney and get on with my life. Right? God don't want me to put this problem down, gentlemen. All right? Because not even a moment of having that and owning it and feeling the come off me, Shalonda starts talking her shit under oath and lying and making it sound like I was aggressive and attacking her and, you know, and being belligerent and blah, blah, blah. So I happened to be there. So I go, liar, that kind of liar, kind of like that. Christy Fox was sitting in for Keith because Keith was out. Plus, people get this. Does he still owe federal taxes? Because we're going to know soon. Yeah, and here's something that no one's ever asked me. These people work really hard on their. This is a great opportunity for them to work really hard on being honest and awesome the rest of their life. And us as Americans, we got to stop fighting with each other over money and status.
All right, so on that note, these gentlemen are from Fort Pierce. Do you have any issues with the Fort Pierce government or city?
No.
You guys ever heard that?
I've never even knew about them until today.
No, I said it's probably the first time you ever heard somebody not complain about Fort Pierce.
Let me finish this point, please, and then I'm done. Then
No,
I
you're on,
swear,
like,
it's so
chapter
important.
9.
It's so important. This is probably very important because it legitimizes the big scale down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So she show on me, right? In City Hall courtyard, where there's closed circuit TVs. So a month or 2, 3 months later, I get the CCC TV, which I'll send to you, right? Which I'm figuring, okay, I'm going to give it to the Facebook guy, and I'm going to give it to the press guy, because they had the news come and try and make it a race statement. They're trying to make it about race. They're not even asking me why I'm there, what's going on. They're trying to, St. Lucie guy, they're trying to, belittle my relevance down there. So the news is lying. I got proof that the news is covering up for your government. And then you got Terry Parker covering up. So, I stuck.
Robinson,
Yeah.
Clemente, Warren, and now Terry Parker. those are the people you have issues with during all this.
I had,
No, the mayor.
I do deals.
And Mayor, well, you call him Keith, but Mayor Jones.
I do deals through a fund that handles Elon Musk stuff, and I had one of the top attorneys in the ready to come after everything, and I had 133 names on my cross-contact list.
Okay.
Almost like that.
All right,
So
so
there's
let's
a
go
whole
with these
big
5
list.
that are in our city.
What do you need from me, bro? What can I do for you?
No, I'm just asking. Those are the 5 you have an issue with, so we can resolve this, look into this, do what we got to do.
I emailed Emily.
She just forwarded me what you sent me, and I did not look at it.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth. I made her send it to him. I know she outranks me, but I had her send it
Check
to
it.
him.
Slow and steady wins the race. Thank you for your time today. All right. This thing has kicked my ass. Yeah.
Can we go talk to them privately and just see if they're going to give a case number to us?
Yeah, but what I want to tell.
I'll tell you. You seem to hit it off with me. So just give me a minute. We'll probably talk again. Give you some more opportunity to talk to me. But this guy keeps looking at his watch.
That's notifications.
Yeah, okay. He keeps looking at his watch. So,
We're not done.
Robinson. Oh, no. For today, we may be done. So, Robinson. Warren?
Robinson, Clemente.
Robinson, Clemente, Warren,
Robinson,
Terry Parker.
Clemente, Warren, Parker, and James. Okay.
Yes.
All
Our
right.
city commission.
Hey, the whole city?
The whole city commission. I've set them
It's
up, man.
currently in place?
Yes,
Or-
man.
Okay.